My name is Corinthian, and I'm a special education teacher, and I work at the Terry's Children's Center. Since I'm a teacher, my day starts off with planning. So I make sure that all of the things for my lesson plan are gathered together, and that I have all the resources and materials that I need. We follow a typical day that you would see in a school system. So I go over math, I go over writing, I go over reading. Students have specials such as art and physical education throughout the day, and we also have time in our computer lab. Each student that comes in my classroom, we set specialized academic goals for them, and all of my students meet their goals, not necessarily as quickly as we want them to, because there's a variety of circumstances that may prohibit or inhibit that sometimes. But I know I'm successful when my students meet their goals when they leave and I get telephone calls saying, "Thank you, Miss Connor, for assisting me with this academic goal." When we hear that they are being successful once they leave the Terry Center and go back to their home schools, that is success to me. So I do believe I make a difference. One of the most challenging things about the job is really working with the students. Sometimes they come in with really low self-esteem. They haven't really been successful in school. So it's really trying to boost their self-confidence, to make them know that they are worthy, that they do have support, and that they can be successful. Sometimes students come in with the lack of coping skills. So you might see more tantrums. You might have students become more physically aggressive with peers, even with teachers or with other support staff that's in the building. So that can be a little challenging when working with students, to kind of get over that hump to where they can realize that, I'm kind of here to stay, so let's make the best out of it. But sometimes that can be a little difficult when you're working with the students. I chose a career working with troubled youth because I know that that's where our community needs the most help. I've always felt as though I've had the skills to really connect with students and to really be their biggest cheerleader. It definitely requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes, so being empathetic, being compassionate. Obviously, they need to have the education behind it. That way they can have the skill sets to be able to present the information to the students in the way that they can benefit from. And, making sure that this is the job that they want and they're going to take it serious, because lives are involved and the students deserve the best that a person can give.